Hi, everyone. I am Carrie Little with another episode of Learn to Earn with me. And this is really good for a real estate agent, a buyer, a seller, an investor, a business owner, because it could impact you. Now, if you are just watching me for the first time, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and make sure that you join me on Instagram, typically every Friday at 9 a.m., where I educate probably real estate agents, but everybody can learn from me. So today I want to talk to you about the shift. Oh, it is October 2022 and we are experiencing a shift. So here's some things I need you to know. So when I talk about the shift, and I've taken a few notes with my fun pencil. We need to start looking at housing inventory, market time, affordability, interest rates. Now we could look at if we're in a buyer seller or a stable market. We could also look out to see if there's any pre-foreclosures or if there are any bank owned homes out there in the marketplace. But these are things we need to start looking at. Now, I say this, and I'm going to be looking at a different screen while talking to you, and then I will probably share it with you. Now, here's some things when I talk about housing inventory. Right now, housing inventory is still extremely low, but market time has gone up in many of our areas. And even though market time is up and inventory is low, that means buyers still don't have a lot to choose from. However, the other thing we need to look at is interest rates. So when I look at interest rates now, and remember, you need to look at your interest rates every day. You need to talk to a lender. I'm not a lender, but let's just say in November of 2021, interest rates were around 2.5, 2.9%, and now they're closer to 5, maybe above 5. Talk to your mortgage lender. But let's just say if someone were to buy a home at 260,000, now there's taxes involved, insurance involved, and you only put down 3%. Let's just say that the mortgage payment back in November of last year was around 1550, so $1,550. Now, because interest rates are higher, so let's say that was 2.5%. Now that interest rates are higher, that 5% could take you closer to about 1907. With that being said, that could change a buyer's purchase power by $357. So now you have a buyer that had they purchased this $260,000 house back in November of 2021, they could have bought more house. Now they can't buy as much house. So these are things we need to look at if we're a real estate agent, a buyer, seller, landlord. Everyone needs to be looking at this, even if you're an investor. Now, when we talk about affordability, so that really we're talking about affordability. So let me kind of share my screen so you can look at the metrics. So I'm looking at a tool that we use in real estate, and I'm just good. Let's look at the entire marketplace. Let's look at like 2008 through today. And this is overall, this is residential. Let me go make sure. Let me go. This is single family, so residential homes, not even a multi-unit. Look at this. Now we're looking at median sales prices. So back in 2008, this is the entire marketplace, Northern Illinois, and this is today. Kind of interesting, right? And the other thing you should see is this is like the last 12 months. So when you see September 22, this really means October 2021 through September 2022. Tongue twister, right? If we look at, and I'm just going to switch this and look at the last 3 years, median sales prices have been consistently going up since the pandemic in the last 12 months. But in 2021, all single family, we were up 13.2% and still up last 12 months, rolling calendar 5.5. But let's just look at the entire marketplace for just last month. So we're still up, close to 2%. Now, if we were to go back and look at the 12 months and look at market time is still low. So still down 18.9% compared to the previous 12 months. But let's look at what happened last month. Oh, there's a change. So September 2022 compared to September 2021, we're up 8.3% for average market time. But if you look at 2021, September 2021 compared to 2020, we were down almost 46.3%. So market time just it dropped fast. Now, looking at this metric, we look at homes for sale is still low. in September. If you are someone thinking about selling, inventory is still low. Inventory is still low and market time went up. Now let's look at the median. Median even went up. So median market time went up 30.8%. So knowing this, if I'm a seller, inventory is still low, you might not have to drop the price so fast. Because if inventory is still low and we have buyers looking, they just might be taking their time because of affordability. Now, the moment inventory starts to go up, that's when we're going to start to see some price changes. Now, I'll tell you, I'm the designated managing broker of Caremark Realty Group here in the suburbs, the western suburbs, like West Chicago, Warrenville, although we sell pretty much, west and south of Chicago. Here's what I know is I've had conversations with my agents and their sellers are saying we need to drop the price. We're saying you need to drop the price. And I've been talking to clients that are thinking about selling. Do you really want to list where the market says, or do you want to be the best price house in the market? So maybe you can still get multiple offers. In April of this year, 15 offers on a house. Now, 1 offer, 2 offers, depending on the price. So if you are in the market to buy or sell, if you're a buyer, patience, you got to wait for it. If you're a seller and you list your home, you also need patience. You might sit on the market a little bit longer. So here's some things you need to think about. Next year, we can predict the market, but we need to watch the market. If interest rates stay the same or maybe even go up, it's going to change affordability. If affordability changes, that means buyers might not buy the house that they would have bought now or even last year because they can't afford it. So if you are someone thinking about selling, you can talk to a Caremark Realty Group agent. If you're, call us, talk to us. If you already have a real estate agent, if you are a real estate agent, you need to know how to explain this data. So housing inventory is still low. Market time has gone up. Affordability has changed and interest rates have changed. And here's another thing that I want to share with you or talk to you about, and that would be what we're seeing in our marketplace. And, you can't see my screen, but we're starting to see pre-foreclosures that have not hit the marketplace yet. So some things you need to think about. Now, I have a first-time home buyer group. If you would like to join, I will add the link. If you're a real estate agent, nope, you're not getting in. But if you are a potential buyer or a seller, feel free hop in because I am going to start teaching you every single month in this private Facebook group. So you can join in the link below. And the first episode will be October 12th at 7 p.m. So I am looking at, another tool and I'm very intentional. I'm not sharing it with you, but I just want to talk to you about what I am seeing in the marketplace and, properties where the bank that the attorney that represents the bank is sending someone from their office to file the pre-foreclosure process. The homeowner may not have been paying their mortgage since 2020, but now we're starting to see pre-foreclosure. So now I'm looking in Northern Illinois, and we're going to define Northern Illinois as like Plainfield, Orland Park, up to like Morton Grove, Des Plaines, Elgin. There are 5,172 pre-foreclosures. That haven't hit the market. These are off-market properties. I've had some people say, well, some of my sellers are saying that this is incorrect. They may have been in a forbearance. The bank may have helped them out and put them in a position where they can start paying their mortgage again. That might be true. But now I am looking at, I'm all the way over to, let's see if you can figure this out, Rochelle, Illinois, all the way over to the border of Indiana, down to Manhattan, Illinois, up to like Lake Zurich. 7,061 properties in pre-foreclosure. Now, if I were to just zoom out even more and hop over to the Indiana border, and I've got some property. Yeah, here we go. 8,450 pre-foreclosures. Here's what you need to know. Just because a home is in pre-foreclosure, if it does end up on the market, what we're seeing is these properties still have equity. So if you are someone looking to buy, you might not get that deal yet, but if you're looking to sell and you are in pre-foreclosure, now might be a great time to get your home on the market because you might still get a check. So things to remember: housing inventory, how many homes are on the market, market time, is it up or down, and affordability and interest rates. that these are things that are impacting our market. Now, the properties that are in pre-foreclosure, again, I don't think it will be like 2008, 9, 10, or 11, but these are things we need to be looking at. If you have any questions, feel free, shoot me an email. If you are a real estate agent, join my membership. If you are a buyer or a seller, I would love to have you in my private first-time homebuyer group, not just for first-time homebuyers. Thanks for watching.